So Nintendo news.
Yeah, Nintendo news.
Nintendo. Yeah, like I said, our show's been just messed up behind the scenes. We're trying to get this.
We've had the craziest, like, behind the scenes today. I don't even know how or why. It just is.
We're pulling it off though. God damn it. So Nintendo's actually going to shut down Nintendo TV, which was a feature.
What the hell is Nintendo TV?
You have a Wii U. You haven't even looked at the Nintendo TV, and I don't blame you, because Nintendo TV was this thing where you can watch live TV and kind of like message about it. Like, let's say there's a live sport going on, and you're like,
miiverse?
it's like a miiverse,
TV?
but it's like a sports thing. So they give you updates like, oh yeah, like Yankees scored, like blah blah run, and you can or whatever and talk to other fans about it, and you can actually favorite your shows and keep track of when they're gonna air the show and stuff like that. It was completely useless because you could just fucking use your cable box for that.
Twitter's a thing. Did you forget about that?
Yeah, Twitter's a thing, and your cable box with the cable guide is a thing. The DVR is a thing. There was no real use for that.
It's closing down August 11th, so you know what? I think I'm going to go on Nintendo TV
and see what it's about.
And just fucking use it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny? I bet you it's going to be... Nintendo TV is going to have a high traffic. Yeah, it's
because they're closing it. People are like, wait, what's this? I'm going to try this out.
Also, Nintendo released today, too, speaking of Wii U stuff, I think it's already out, the Miiverse, the new updated Miiverse. Which I haven't checked out myself. I don't know. I'm not really interested in the Miiverse anymore. It kind of died, really. So to me, but I don't know. I'll check it out. I'll give it my review next week. I don't, whatever.
Hey.
Now let's see about what else about Nintendo that we have here.
The Zelda Wii U, man.
Yeah. They're saying that Zelda Wii U will come when it's ready,
which is basically nothing important.
Exactly. Scott Moffat had to talk about it because apparently people have been still bringing up Zelda Wii U, and they're just like, look, it's going to come out when it's ready. People asked him about the Metroid game, and he said, look, whatever they come up with, it's up to the developer. So he's basically saying, look, that was their idea about, Federation Force. That was their idea.
That's on 3DS anyway.
Yeah. So, I mean, but look at the backlash that it had. So they're just like, whatever console that...
Samus Aran, man, let's do it.
Yeah, whatever console Metroid wants to come out on, that's on the developers, not on us, that type of thing.
Cool.
So, yeah. Now, here's another story about the NX, and I know you hate talking about the NX. I know you do.
I do.
And I'm sorry. But, this was confirmed true for a while, and then they backtracked. So Square Enix was talking about, oh yeah, Dragon Quest X, Dragon Quest X, Dragon Quest 11. They're going to be coming. They're going to be coming on these consoles, blah, 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 and NX. What? Holy crap.
JK, we didn't say that.
Yeah, and then they backpedaled and they were like, oh, no. We're considering releasing it on the NX. But it's like, how do you do that? You had people bugging out for a good...
They're like, wait, so what is the NX? They're trying to get Square Enix to tell them what the NX is, and they're like, we don't even know.
Yeah, and they backtrack. So it's considering the Dragon Quest 10 and 11 to be...
whatever.
Yeah, on the NX.
Over it. Already over it.
You're already over it. But it is coming to the 3DS and the PS4 if you really want to know.
Cool.
Yes. One last thing for Nintendo. They asked us innocent question on Twitter about some big movie that came out this weekend called...
boy.
They asked about...
Shitsels. No, just Pixels. Pixels.
Fix the shitsels. They asked, hey, could you defeat Donkey Kong? Grab a hammer and watch the final trailer for Pixels movie, now in theaters. And the response from people was horrifically negative.
No.
It was just so bad. People were like, how can you sleep at night? It makes me very sad that somebody at Nintendo okayed this. Nobody should see Pixels, and you should be ashamed of yourselves. It was just everything negative you could think of. We trusted you, Nintendo.
You were the chosen one.
Yes, that was another one too. And I think Pixels bombed. I have no idea.
It was horrible.
Well, it got horrible reviews. Nobody liked it at all. I mean, granted... it was a short. It was a short that was released 10 years ago online? Or I don't even know, maybe 5 years ago. But it was something that was released as a short. It was a cool little thing. Donkey Kong was in a city and, Space Invaders were there and just destroying a city. But it wasn't really destroying. It was just kind of like, oh, there's these pixels in the real world and that's the video. But instead, they decided to take that and turn it into a movie for some reason. And it was horribly panned.
Awful.
I actually want to see how it's...
I don't even care.
All right, you don't even care?
I
actually want to see how it did in the box office, but whatever. So we'll move on from that to Sony stuff. Now, the Street Fighter V beta was out.
Yeah.
You know, it needs an online connection for you to actually play it and whatnot. And then it was pulled back because nobody could connect online.
Cool.
But no, dude, it was so funny because I watched some streams of some people, like whether they're pro Street Fighter players or just random people who like Street Fighter, and I'm watching this, and all I kept seeing on the screens were disconnect, disconnect. You've been disconnected. You see on the practice stage, disconnect, and I'm just like, oh, that's a thing. So yeah, it had some connectivity issues, and they just basically just pulled it. And said, all right, look, we're gonna re-release it again. Just our bads.
Yeah, we weren't ready.
Yeah, they were definitely
They weren't ready.
They were not ready at all. One other thing about Sony, now it's a follow-up because Steve, we talked about this. We talked about that PS4 was gonna be our console of choice, especially with ourselves, especially with how like PS is looking. It looks amazing. But then Microsoft came up with something and said, hey, look, we're going to have mouse and keyboard support. And you were just sold on
I
Xbox.
was like, well, we're going to Xbox, I guess. But here's the thing, right? Sony was like, oh, Xbox, you're going to do mouse and keyboard? Well, guess what? PS4 mouse and keyboard. We going back to PS4.
Yep.
Oh, what up?
And there it is. I mean, like, if we had video, duh. But
yeah,
no,
right there.
I forgot about that. But no, they actually, yes, Sony has officially licensed a keyboard and mouse to be used for the PS4 for first-person shooters, specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so are you back? Are you back
I'm
on
back
the PS4?
on that PS4 train. What up? The only reason why I wanted to go with Microsoft is for mouse and keyboard, and now Sony's like, we're doing mouse and keyboard.
We out.
You heard the snap.
We out.
We out.
We getting this.
I'm so happy there's no video today. Oh my God, I'm doing some stupid stuff.
Oh my God. Microsoft stuff now. Speaking of Microsoft, and Microsoft, you know, they're working on it. Apparently, they were all about, hey, we can stream the Xbox games to Windows 10, and Windows 10 now they want to be able to stream PC games to the Xbox One. So Steam, like we talked about before, you can stream these. It blows my mind if the Xbox One becomes the master console. Like you can play PC games and Halo basically and other Microsoft and Xbox games. It's like the ultimate console.
Wait, pause.
Why?
Because we're going back to Xbox One. Yeah.
How quickly things change, though.
How quickly things change. Yo, if it becomes a PC of a console, sorry, we going out to PS. We going back to Xbox One.
But granted, dude, you have a powerful PC. You don't mind like the reduced, like you can't play like 120 frames. You rather play the 60, 1080p 60 frames per second games.
At the end of the day, PC is my master race. But if it's gonna be able to play everything,
basically,
then yeah, why?
Everything that's not Nintendo or Sony, basically, that's really it. You only need two consoles: the Xbox One and
PC.
Yeah, no, Xbox One and then Wii U. That's it. Like you don't even need a Sony.
No, I mean, it's definitely something I'm gonna look into and see how it does.
Yeah,
see how we do.
Now it's kind of like, okay, maybe I should get a new gen console, from PS or Microsoft soon, but maybe I should hold on that for a little bit because I got to see how this Windows 10 streaming is gonna look.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then one other thing about the backwards compatibility of the Xbox One, because remember, you could also stream Xbox 360 games. So it's like not only the ultimate console for Microsoft to stream Windows games and Xbox One games, you could stream 360 games too. And not only that, Red Dead Redemption used to be the favorite game that
not
people
anymore,
wanted.
Though.
Nope. It is Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
People want their blobs, man.
Yeah,
blobs too.
But isn't it on this gen? I could have sworn. No, it is last
gen. It's on 360.
That's right.
It's on 360. It's on PC.
I mean, damn, people really want their Black Ops that badly.
They want their blobs, man, because people weren't happy with Ghost.
No,
and
I know
people
that.
weren't happy with Advanced Warfare.
I actually did not realize. I think there was a different audience for Advanced Warfare. I don't think the same people who liked all the Call of Duties liked Advanced Warfare. I think it opened to a new audience.
The game that people are playing, because basically when you go online, if you want to find all the Call of Duty players, you're going to find them on Black Ops 2.
Yeah, they're all on Blops because that's like the last real Call of Duty game to them. Because
Yeah.
Ghost sucked to them.
Ghost was... it's funny because depending on who you talk to, some people will say they liked Ghost, but a lot of people will say not. And then, people just... The last game that most Call of Duty players liked was Blops. Black Ops 2.
So, yeah, that's the new favorite now. So, so imagine your future of playing Black Ops 2 on your Xbox One and PC in Windows 10. That's going to be insane.
Yeah. I mean, not for me, because I don't really care about Call of Duty. But
Yeah, I know. unless you get the Halo.
Oh.
Yeah, remember Halo could be backwards compatible too.
Halo.
I mean,
What
even
up?
though there's the remastered stuff now, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
Halo 2, man.
Yeah,
That's like Xbox.
yeah. That's like Xbox. Yeah,
Well, you can play
right.
your anniversary edition.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Whatever.
The remakes.
Last story.
PC stuff. Well, Steam only that we're going to talk about.
Steam.
Apparently, we definitely want to bring this up to Beava's attention that multiple Steam accounts have been hacked, which sucks for everybody. They don't know how many people got affected, but apparently it's happened last week. There was a security loophole that allowed people to basically, if they knew your screen name, there was a way to basically said, I forgot my password, use your screen name, and there was a loophole where there was no real verification needed. You just kind of said, hey, here's my screen name, I forgot my password, you reset it, now you did it during your account.
That's weird.
Yeah, so
Because usually it asks you like, okay, well, we're just sending you an email to the link to the account.
yeah, I thought they would send an email.
Yeah, usually they do. Because I've forgotten my Steam password several times.
Yes, me too.
And I've always been like, well, I forgot. And I'm like, okay, well, we're going to send it to the email that's registered, which is, my email.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, cool. Reset it.
And then I click on the link, I get the code and everything. So I don't know how this happened, but apparently it did happen. And it happened, it could have been it happened last week for sure. So they did talk about resetting passwords. And the Valve is actually going to, reset passwords on accounts with suspicious password changes during the period of July 21st to July 25th. So please, if anything, change your own password for your sake. The patch or the bug has been fixed, so
Good.
you should be able to access your
Cool.
account with no problems.
Sweet.
And that's about it for this crap show.
Well, I mean, it was a good show. It just
I think so,
Unfortunately,
too.
we didn't have the video because we had problems. But whatever.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah, unless we got something else, I think that's a wrap.
Yeah, video will be back next week too.
Yeah, we got
So our
video
Twitter's,
back.
our Twitter's gonna be all over the screen.
But it's not.
because no, yeah, it can.
No, I'm not going to. Now it is. Yeah, you'll see it on the screens.
All over the screen. I'm making hand motions, but you can't see them.
Unless you can't see it and you have it on the background. I'm at Terrick, TEH_Rick.
And I'm Steve B. Agilism.
And there's the Two Broke Gamers Pod, which is a Twitter, Facebook.com/Two Broke Gamers Podcast. The WordPress at Two Broke Gamers Podcast. You can find it there. That's not updated regularly. And we'll see you all next week.
Boom, boom.
Peace.
Shit.